Welcome to my channel. Today I will be making this notebook. I will be using my nail stand for this project, and this one is an acrylic nail stand with magnets. It comes with double-sided reusable sticky tabs, and it's really a great product. I've been using it quite a lot. I'm also using a silicone notebook mold and some nail art supplies. These teddy bears are plastic teddy bears. These are usually used to display gel nail colors. So I'm just gonna pop them off and apply some gel nail polish in the back. I will be sticking these teddy bears upside down so that I can apply my gel polish on the back of the teddy bears. I am now cleaning the teddy bears with lint-free paper and some rubbing alcohol. I will be using this glitter gel set. I will be applying about 2 coats and curing 60 seconds in between. For the notebook part of the project, I'm going to use silicone cup, silicone spatula, gloves, silicone mat, UV pigment, pearlescent powder, a scale, and a plastic tool to pick up the pearlescent powder. Here I am working with resin that has part A and part B, and they're to be mixed on a 50-50 ratio. Since I'm pouring into 1 cup, I am trying my best to do the 50-50 ratio, but usually sometimes I will go over just a little bit. It hasn't really affected the curing process. So this resin that I'm using by Resin Art is quite forgiving when it comes to that. I highly recommend it. I am now starting to mix my product. I mix slowly in order to prevent very big bubbles. Once I mix it very well, I go ahead and add my pigment and my pearlescent powder and mix a little more. Then I will slowly pour into my mold, and with my silicone stick I will make sure that it goes into every crevice and every corner, and just lay it flat. The resin will level itself eventually to fill up the entire mold. Now I checked on my leftover resin and I see that it's a bit sticky and tacky. I'm going to go ahead and place my teddy bears on the face of my notebook. Now I'm going to carefully space them out and just push them in a little so they can adhere with the resin. I'm going to leave it alone for 24 hours and let the resin completely cure. It is now the next day, and as you can see, my leftover resin is completely cured. I like to leave my leftover resin aside because it gives me an idea of where my curing process is at. It also is very easy to clean up once it's all cured. I'm now going to work on the back of the notebook. So I'm going to pour again my 50-50 part A, part B resin, and I'm mixing slowly. Now I'm going to go ahead and add again my pigment and my pearlescent powder. I'm going to mix again and pour into my mold and wait 24 hours. I didn't like how the front of the notebook turned out. It was too plain, so I decided to make some UV resin with some iridescent cutout paper, and I just spread it all over and cure it under my UV lamp for 99 seconds. Now I'm working on the inside of my notebook, and a legal size paper actually works perfect for this size notebook. I divided my page in 4 and started cutting my paper. Now I'm gonna take care of my corners, and I look for a corner that match my notebook, and I'm gonna start cutting the corners on my paper. Now I am using this punch board by We Are Memory Keepers. I like it because it has different types, so I can choose whichever I like, but for this notebook it's just the regular one, but you could use any other tool that you have handy. Lining these up was a little bit tricky. You just have to play around with the adjustable punches until you find the right spacing. It took me just a little bit of time, but I figured it out. Now I'm done with all my pages. I'm just gonna line everything up, and I'm gonna go ahead and get my loops or plastic fasteners to put part of this notebook together. The back of my notebook is now fully cured, and we're just gonna put it all together.